Hi everyone, I'm Katrina Ingledrum. I am OPI's Math Instructional Coordinator, and it's my pleasure to bring to you the Instructional Strategies section for the MAST memo. This month I wanted to focus on a high impact strategy, and I've chosen slow reveal graphs. If you're not familiar with those, don't worry, I'm going to actually walk you through exactly how to use one in your classroom. The point is, it's a high reward task that gets students talking and working with measurement and data and statistics and probability in the classroom, which are a big portion of the standards for grades 3 through 8. So I'm going to walk you through that right now. This high impact strategy is very easy to use. You can find a whole bunch of these already created on slowrevealgraphs.com for free. Most of them are created by teachers. They have all kinds of resources on here. If you want to learn more about them, you can actually attend professional learning on it. You can search classroom resources by grade levels, by types of graphs if you want to make sure that these are appropriate for the grade level you're teaching, as well as even some special topics. I'm going to show you an example of one right now. All right, so what is a slow reveal graph? It's pretty much what it sounds like. You basically give them a picture of a graph and you slowly reveal elements about that graph that give students more context. What this does is it really gets students comfortable with interpreting data, which for many of the content standards across the grade levels is a skill. We have this whole cluster in grades, I believe 5 through 8, that's called interpret real data, right? So that helps us get through that component of the standards, and also it gets kids really comfortable with just seeing how data shows up in a lot of ways, from bar graphs to circle graphs, line graphs, and so much more. How does it work? Well, you start with one of these pre-made assignments or tasks. You can use these as a write-up if you have students using math notebooks in your classroom. You can use it as an entrance ticket or an exit ticket. You can even just use it as a refocus for students when they're off task. Or lastly, you can use it as a hook when you're starting something with statistics and probability or measurement and data. So it starts off with a very simple image. There's always a picture of a graph that doesn't have any context. And you're really just asking students right off the bat what they notice and what they wonder. They should be getting their creative juices flowing. Some of them might even be able to guess what this is about. Some are going to guess all over the place. You give them a little bit more context and you ask them again what they wonder. So now that they have the context, you want them to kind of funnel all of those big ideas down that they had in the beginning to a little bit more specifics. What they're wondering about this context that now we know it's a circle graph and we know it's showing best-selling video game supergenres of 2017. Once they've answered this again, you're going to give them even more context. So this time we've given them all of the categories, the genres of these video games, and now we're asking them to do something with that. And you just kind of continue this process of giving them a little bit more data, a little bit more information at a time. There's that slow reveal concept, right? And I really want to go back to this one for a minute. I love that they blocked out the percentages to get kids to kind of think about what percent this might be. And then moving on, they finally get to the full graph, and then you can have some more conversations about that from there. But these are highly accessible. You don't have to have students with a high familiarity or comfort level with data or data literacy or statistics or any of those things in your classroom to introduce this concept. It really levels the playing field for all students to engage and have ideas in this task. So that's my high impact strategy that I was happy to share with you this month. I hope you'll tune in next month for something new. If you use this strategy and it works, please let us know, because we would love to hear about the successes in your classroom. If you liked this one and you want more resources like it, be sure to register for our Data Science for Everyone webinar that's going on every single month. I put the link down below this video. Hope to see you there. Have a great day. Bye.